see. Microphone active. Discord active.
Oh yeah, I can actually play this now.
Transition. Go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
do the time
Friday
last
Night
time,
Dice. We're here in the frozen north. Yes, frozen north. Here with the Wandwed.
Assuming you did the ties, so that's good. We'll play those out.
What level are you guys?
What level were we? We are for
7.
Yes.
Because I had to level up because someone told me 6.
People who wanted you to die.
Apparently,
Because
people
clearly
that
one
wanted me to have a weak ass Calcifer.
Because clearly one level murders everyone.
Indeed.
God, I haven't played this character in so long. I don't remember what all my shit does.
Thunderstep, lightning bolt, thunderstep.
Pretty much. I mean, I remember that.
Okay, well then, hey, you were doing all right.
4,
But like tempestuous magic, I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, I can fly. Cool.
Oh yeah, fiery teleportation. I bamf.
So, you're gonna need to scoot over just a little bit there.
Why? I'm good.
No, you're not.
Wow.
You need to come on over. Come on over. Hi.
Heart of the Storm. Thought I could target one. I think I've been operating in this entire time that I could target
Are you
one
pleased
thing.
now?
That apparently it's everything within 10 feet.
Am I pleased with?
Are you pleased now?
Yes. Quite.
Not until you're on his lap.
I mean, this is still a family show.
Mhm.
I mean, is it though?
Yes. It is until I need the ratings boost.
So,
Then I'll accidentally, I don't know, have one of the beans drop out and then ride the scandal wave to, 10,000 viewers. That's how that works, right?
no.
Damn it.
No. Not at all.
Okay. So. What?
I'm listening
Clearly.
Are you though?
intently.
Last we left off, Runa was making a muck of convincing the priest to allow her to review the records room.
Stirs.
Her and Sylvie were being kicked out as animals were not welcomed. This led to our lovely Torhild taking action against the priest and shoving him down a half flight of stairs.
Is that Torhild? I thought that was Runa that did that shit.
Nope.
Ooh.
This led to her invisibility dropping, revealing her to the, priest, and also notified Nisse that something was wrong. She then left her gossiping group to investigate with her flamey druid on tow. And that's where we'll pick up. With Nisse and our lovely Ruby.
Yay! What do we do now?
Unfortunately, the only thing that we can do is get ourselves to them. We knew where they were going, so.
I thought we managed to sneak in behind them, and then stairs happened, and then game ended.
No, because you guys wouldn't have known that help was needed until the invisibility
Oh
dropped.
no, you're right. You're right.
Invisibility dropped because actions were taken.
Right.
Decisions were made.
Nisse knew, and Nisse told me, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh shit.
And that is why we are both now invisible and flying.
Whee!
Alright, so you have to make it across the town for the most part.
But we're flying. Just hop, hop, super leap.
Roll me in
I mean,
athletics.
I can't argue it.
Huh?
Roll me in athletics.
Okay, it's not actually jumping.
Roll me in athletics, please.
Just
She wants
let
to
me-
see if you twist your ankle.
Modified 20. 22 if it's acrobatics.
Alright, you make hasty time across the village.
You sound so frowny.
I tend to. And you
It's like, God
come
damn it.
you come up on the shrine with the mage's tower in it. And from there, how are you handling things?
Well, we knew of what the library was going to be, or where the library was. So that's where we go.
You guys knew that the record hall was in the was in the shrine, but you don't know where that is actually.
I thought we got the information on that.
No, you were told that the record hall was in the shrine. You are standing before the shrine, but there were multiple entrances.
I could have sworn we got like a map or a physical description of where the record room was.
No. I mean, if you have it in your notes, I'll take it.
Don't look at me. I didn't.
Well, I don't have a list of every event ever. But I can send out silent messages pinging for Torhild.
Okay.
Where are you at? What
So
doing?
you
Where
come
at?
up to the entrance of the shrine and request Torhild give you directions.
Basically, pinging her within 100 feet mentally.
Alright. Torhild, as you are getting this message silently to you, there is the very loud and obtuse sound of plaited feet coming up the stairs. With the priest down and trying to recover, Sylvie will make her way to your side and will at that point change from dog to human.
Torhild is probably standing there, wide-eyed, kind of in shock.
What did I just do? Why?
Why
And
do
then-
I do the things I do?
Staring down at the priest in absolute shock is when you receive Nisse's very nice voice in the back of your
I
head.
don't know what. I was like, I don't know what happened. I was suddenly teleported here.
Torhild, dear, are you alright?
The
Where are you? We're in the shrine.
I think we're in like the repository or library or something.
It was called a records room.
Records room. There we go. In the records room, I had a complication and I might have lost the invisibility.
I know.
And now there's a guy down there that as soon as he gets up isn't going to be happy to see me.
Is there any easy point of access?
Just the one that we came in, I'm assuming. That at least I'm
That
aware of.
and the large windows that make up the back of the room.
Well, there's the one door we came in, but then there's some big windows here that could work in a pinch.
Well, that's probably very noticeable from roughly where.
Yep.
I would hope. So yeah, that's where I'm carting the tiny little fire girl.
You're gonna
Yay.
head to the back of the tower where there are windows.
Yes.
Alright.
Weren't they like stained glass or something?
I believe so, yes.
So back and forth with Torhild to basically which windows are the ones we need to get into.
Oh, hang on a minute. And then where is it? She's gonna cast Shatter on the windows.
Oh my god.
Because Torhild can. Well, that'll definitely get me an idea where to go.
Oh, you'll know exactly where to go at that point.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll double time. Go.
Going.
So you jump in through the now blasted out windows.
Oh yeah.
The guards are standing stunned at the happenings.
Well, Ruby and I are invisible, so there's that.
Yes, well, there's a small magey girl blowing out windows, so they're a
I
little
make
stunned.
chaos happen.
Two of them will instantly apprehend Runa, as she remained near the entrance.
Red
Well,
tie affair, my good sir.
While four of them will enter the area, one moving over to the priest, while the other two seem to block off the remaining staircases. And they looked hesitant, but still armed and ready to defend as needed.
What we gonna do? She's
Um,
all surrounded.
can't carry everyone, unfortunately.
You need to be built like a Goliath. You got to do that.
Huh. I'd like to say that I'm fairly strong, but
I'll say.
four people's
I didn't
worth.
say I was that live. Hefted me like I was a sack of potatoes.
How big are these people?
They're masculine-looking.
No, our stuff.
I'm like 5'8" and 150.
Torhild's like
Tiny.
4'10"?
410, I believe. 410 and yeah.
Dwarf Azamar or whatever.
Sylvie is 5 flat.
So I guess we are on the shorter side compared to say. I know she's like a willy, like 6 foot whatever.
Okay, yeah, I can't carry all of them. As mighty as I am, I cannot carry all of them.
What, you not like strong like Scotty?
She's stronger than Scotty.
At least as strong as Scotty.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, the carrying capacity is 15 times your strength, and yeah, I think you guys would exceed that a bit. A bit combined.
A bit heft. What are you trying to say about my weight? That's rather rude.
Torhild, did you say you could fly?
I believe
Temporarily.
Blows out the windows, then thunder stops the fuck out of here.
I
No, I
mean,
think she could actually fly via her Stormblood thing.
Yeah, it only lets me fly like 10 feet anytime I cast the spell. It can be hectic, but possible.
Just do it. You do 10-foot jumps. It's like,
10
Well, I
feet,
mean,
fall a little
Sylvie
bit.
can
10
easily
feet,
carry
fall a little
everybody,
bit.
but
10
I don't
feet,
think
fall a
she'll be
little bit.
flying about
hey,
that.
it
wait,
works.
what was that?
Sylvie has a spell where she can carry, but I don't think she has any like.
Like Ant Hall.
Okay.
She doesn't have feather fall or anything like that.
All right. Now that's.
Gust of wind. See if.
Well,
keeps
I
us
have
airflow.
ideas for at least 2 of us, but I don't know if they're within reason.
Oh, hold on here. Let me see.
Because I'm pretty sure Sylvie and I have one more wild shape. We could both turn it to something really small.
Sylvie doesn't get wild shape.
No?
She gets guardian form, I think.
Oh,
It's
right.
not.
Well,
Kind of.
that's her racial thing.
Oh, who
She
am I
has
thinking
one.
of?
She has one form, and that's the wolf.
Let's see here.
I thought someone else had the ability to dog because it was that one girl that didn't like me so much, but then I was like starting to slowly bond with her.
Well, yeah, that's Sylvie. Sylvie can dog, but Sylvie can only dog because she's not a druid.
I thought she was a druid because I thought she was doing like the guardian summon things and all sorts of other shit.
No, she's a homebrew class, an official class.
He is a warden. Is that what it's called?
She's a warden.
Kind of like the paladin of the druid world. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. See if you can't come up the windows and draw them close.
What's that? See if we can get to the windows and what?
Draw them close.
Get towards the windows. See if you can't draw them close.
I wonder if we should just straight up Hadouken them.
I
Oh, good.
will hold action. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. There's 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's.
Do you have chain lightning? Just hit 2 of them and call it good.
I don't have chain lightning.
No, I meant the lightning girl.
I do not.
Ah, sadness.
See if you can't draw them in closer by backing towards the windows. And yes, hold action for captivating call.
I was about to say, I think you're about to enthrall the shit out of Mark.
I just can't get all of them at once.
Unless they're within, what, 30 feet?
40.
40.
Alright,
Oh, that's
well-
not bad. That's actually pretty good
If
range.
No, it's a
That's-
very good range. It's just not all of them are in it.
If that's how things are shaking out, I'll call for initiative.
In fact,
Can I
there's
not roll garbage?
only one.
Yay, garbage!
Yay,
Not as
Torhild's
garbage is mine.
Torhild's rolling in there.
Too bad we're not doing critical drunk.
It's okay. Torhild is
Some of us
still
are.
shocked and maybe a little bit ashamed of what's happening.
I swear by all that is holy, I am going to do the halfling fucking gambler, bard, warlock, whatever the fuck,
What's your addition to
with
that?
lucky and shit.
26.
Just take away all these ones. Stop it.
Did we get everybody?
I think so. I rolled right.
I hate that the token still says that.
Yeah, it's 4 of us.
Doesn't look
plus
like
three dudes.
you've got Doesn't
Yeah.
look like you've got the priest if he's planning on doing anything.
He plans on being crippled at the bottom of the stairs.
That's a good point.
He
Fluffy.
threw out his hip when you shoved him. Roll for geriatric damage.
Wait, actually.
Okay.
Oh, what type
What
of
do we have
damage is
done?
old? Bludgeoning? Bludgeoning. Damn, Nisei is first.
Yeah. I rolled a nat 20 for that.
You take the good, you take the bad.
So yeah, I'm just waiting for them to either usher Runa out of the room or close in on us.
We're about to end our
Alright.
whole career.
So you are pending action.
I am appending an action for with all visible people are within my radius. Assuming that they're probably not going to want this person in the same room.
I was about to say, I think all of them are in your range right now.
No, there is one just outside of the range, and that's that
Oh,
one. And
this
then there
motherfucker.
are also two on the outside. What looked to be outside the door, actually. Did they cart her off?
Not yet.
Oh, barely. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could step forward and do it, but then there are two people who are still, there.
Okay. Priest is going to pick himself up and going to cast a spell on himself.
What is he casting on himself?
That's a good question. isn't it?
Bless.
25.
Youthful appearance.
I don't like that I'm burning out all my natural 20s right now. I don't
What
like
dice
that.
are you using?
The dice I use for Nisei.
The anti-monster dice. If you're not careful, Quinn, she's gonna just sage the fuck out of all your dice.
Why would you?
No idea.
Why would you want to sage Nisei's dice?
Well, so she can beat
Besides
you easier.
spite.
Yeah.
I'm quite the spiteful thing, aren't I?
Well, yeah, but who's to say that saging Nisei's dice wouldn't help them?
Who's
There's no
to say
pure
they wouldn't
intent
hurt
in
them?
Any of your dice.
Huh?
There's no pure intent in any of your dice.
Look, I'm saying you could probably nerf my monster dice by saging them. All the other ones, they do what they do what is in the character's nature to do.
All right. The priest is casting a low-level cure wounds.
On himself.
That's fine. I can let that go.
Oh.
I want my options.
What the hell is she measuring out?
Shit. I'm not measuring anything.
Oh, that's Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Fluffy's got
What
the
do you-
math meme going on in his
Are
box.
you... Yeah, I was about to say, are you like hurricaning them or something? What's going on here?
Doesn't matter. I go last.
Across the room,
None of them will be there when I go.
a shrieking, outraged Runa is dragged from the building.
Are we gonna have to rescue her?
That's a good
Or is
question.
she just gonna be whisked away to whatever fate unseen?
I don't know. The whole point is to get the hell out of here.
Right.
that's what it is.
I know meta, we don't give a fuck, but in character.
Okay, they
Yeah.
rush in, and I will begin.
You are doing your...
Captivating call.
Okay, what save is that?
That is a wisdom save.
He probably will make it. The rest of them, not so likely.
Depends what they are.
I don't know. They
What's
look
your
rather
DC?
strong.
DC is 16.
Oh,
Priest
gross.
makes it.
Of course, the priest.
But
makes
if
it.
Obviously.
they're
Guy
like
behind him does
at
not.
least
Guy in front of him
Nope.
does not.
level paladins, and they're
First guy
good
to
at
the
all
right
the skills.
does. Second guy to the right does not.
Cool. So this guy is the only one that made it, and this guy.
And the priest, yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Does your ship break if we hurt their friends too?
It's individual.
Have you lost your
Okay,
invisibility doing this?
It is an action. I would say so. It's not like a hostile spell or anything, but it's
No,
an
but
action.
do you have to be heard/seen to do it?
heard. But I would probably, as much as I would love to be able to do it invisibly, I would say that it probably does break because it is an effect on another creature.
Okay, and do they immediately go towards you?
Yes, in a stupor they move towards me.
Up to their
They
movement?
do the thriller
or-
dance.
Yeah, yep. Up to their movement speed, they go to the closest available spot and stop. The only one who can attack them with, well, I don't know, not even that, but they will do absolutely nothing. But then they offer no resistance to my attacks. So basically I get an advantage strike, and then they can, when they are hurt, they can remake their save.
And, Ruby, is she no longer invisible due to you dropping the spell?
She is invisible, not me, because my end of that is broken.
Okay.
Yeah, but did you have to concentrate on me or not? Or
This
do you
is
have to
not. This is
concentrate
this.
on that?
No, I don't have to concentrate on that. I just have to be singing. It lasts until I stop singing and for 1 minute afterwards.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, once they reach me, they are considered stunned.
I'm really debating if I want to summon Calcifer and just see if I can grab us and just fiery teleport out.
Yeah, if you can get yourself the fuck out, that makes things a lot easier here.
Well, I could take you with. I could take you people with me. I just have to check to see what the limits on it are.
As much as you can carry.
Maybe more.
How far up are we? I assumed we were pretty far up the tower.
You guys are at the top of the tower.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the spirit, and each willing creature of my choice within 5 feet of it can be teleported up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see.
Yeah, and that's
I can't
also
necessarily go through
30
the wall.
feet.
How
Yeah.
far down is 3 stories?
General story is 10 to 11 feet.
So that's about
You might make
24 to
it.
30 feet. Yeah.
So,
could
you
do
know,
it.
30, yeah, somewhere between 30 to 40 feet, depending on, you know, if it is on ground level or if it's the tower's just, if the tower itself is 3 stories and there's a precipitous drop past the ground floor. Which
Well,
I
can
guess
have
is good
them out-
information to know. What is that?
The whole building, including the tower, would be 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah,
Like
30 feet.
30 to 40 feet?
30 to 40, yeah.
Okay. So,
Well,
I mean,
that's an option.
technically, yes, you could do that.
We
It's an
might
option.
come up a little short, but it would be survivable.
That point would be very survivable. The fact is that you have to get everybody on board with the plan.
It is
I
your
mean, it's
turn, Ruby.
fine. I'll probably bring out Calcifer regardless. Just in case this comes to blows. What does this take? Is it an action or a bonus action? Oh, it's an action. So yeah. So I spend my action and give me Calcifer.
You don't have access to him?
I mean, I guess I could just do that. Well,
Pretty sure
no,
you
that
have
didn't
access
work.
to him.
I think I do. I keep trying to drag his thing on. There it goes. Like I was trying to drag his picture out and it was not happening.
We need to make an actual, like, transparency layer for that guy.
Come
I mean,
on
if you
out,
want to.
Calcifer. And basically my turn. Because I don't want to really move too much as of yet.
I mean, if you shift Calcifer down one, he's within 5 feet of everybody except Nisse.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
if you pop them out, I can just go over the edge.
Would you guys like... Wait, actually, I have to check to make sure that his shit is a bonus action. Shit. Where is that? I think it's a bonus action. Doesn't say.
What trait is it?
It's the fiery teleportation ability. I think it's bonus because everything I can tell him to do is bonus. Yeah. Take a bonus action on my turn to command it to take one of the actions in its stat block. Or to take the... Yeah. Oh, it's my bonus action to command it to do an action. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, could do that, and we'd end up, like, maybe 5 to 10 feet from the ground.
About that.
How do you guys feel about that? And how does Nisse feel about that, since this guy is going to get set up, or is going to get hit with fire?
Get them to safety. I'll be all right.
All right. Actually, I have to make sure of something real quick. Oh. Actually, I'm probably going to move both of us real quick. Because... Yeah. I don't want Nisse to get hit by the fire.
Doesn't bother me.
It bothers me. It's bad enough I'm toasting this guy. So are you guys willing to be escorted out via flame?
This shit, I'm out.
Thorhild will look with those big
puppy eyes.
big puppy, I don't know what the fuck to do eyes, and just shrug.
That's a yes.
Not
Sylvie will
not
give you
like
a
teleporting is new to me.
Upon
Sylvie will
winds
give
of
you a
flame.
nod.
And so yes, I will grab the group of us and like yeet. Or wait a minute, I don't have control of them, but still. You get the point.
Fa-fum, fum.
We poof out. And this guy takes damage.
How much damage?
He takes 1d6 plus... Or no, he does a dex saving throw. Oh wait, can he do a dex saving throw?
He is considered stunned, so I believe that's
That'd be
disadvantage.
So he can make a save.
It's either disadvantage or no. And I don't have my green book on hand, so...
Because I feel like when we were playing with the stunning thing, the save wasn't an option.
Well, if the
Or-
save's
no, I
not
think
an
it was
option...
a disadvantage, actually.
Conditions,
Okay.
stunned. Let's see here. Incapacity, can't move. Automatically fails strength and dex saves.
Okay, so he takes 1d6 plus 5 fire damage.
1d6 plus
Whoosh.
5.
Yeah. So let me just go ahead and roll up.
I
6
rolled
plus
it.
5.
It's fine.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's fine. So 7 points of fire damage. Whoosh.
Hey, the damage wasn't the intended effect.
Yeah.
No. By no means, no.
And you guys pop out into space about 5 feet above the ground.
Hit the deck! Acrobatics.
is shouts and screams and murmurs from passerbys who are now collecting into a crowd.
And for my next magic trick, runs.
Nisse.
Hey. Big question is the boyo that got swamped
What's it?
still enthralled?
Wisdom, right?
Yes, it is wisdom. Wisdom 16.
Nope. I mean, he is.
I mean, if he's got max wisdom, then yeah, I might be a little
No,
screwed.
He got toasted and he's just like, pretty lady. Still somewhat on fire.
Yeah, with that, yeet.
Fast whips
just
out
kind
the
of-
window
just kind
like,
of-
"Sure."
Just kind of bow, hopping up onto the, hopping up onto, just above one of the glass shards, bow, and then just up and away.
All
Like,
right.
vaults out the window.
Dash
Fucking
action.
Aladdin.
Oh no, I don't go down. I clearly go up. So that when they go out and look, they'll see me going up and away. And not focus what I'm going to guess is down towards you.
Right.
All
No, we
right.
got all the people in the street to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Nisse, you go up and away and probably see the crowd forming. And not too far, you see Runa being marched towards the castle.
I'm sure there's quite a cadre going on there.
Well, she's either going to be reunited with who she's looking for or beheaded.
So, either way,
Either one of those are particularly within our control right this second.
let's see, there
Just
are...
think about the pretty flowers, Georgie. Think about the pretty flowers.
And of course I didn't... Why do I continuously fail to get my spell books here?
It's a good
What do you
question.
mean?
I play spellcasters, but
Yeah, I was about to say, you
But I
have
don't-
entire binders and books and shit devoted to them.
well, yeah, but I don't have enough copies of every spell for these people.
Sounds like you need to buy more decks.
Oh, that's wasteful. But no, I probably should at least have the books on the table, which I would ask to have retrieved. But you know, I get death glares. They're in the room if that makes any difference.
No. You want something, you go get it.
What if I ask nicely?
You'll just have to remember the spells by memory.
Bribe me.
Sounds like someone's getting a back rub later.
Oh. My shoulders have been a little tense lately. No. Invisibility being a touch-based spell, I'd have to get up in your grills, and I don't have that.
Not my girls.
Yeah. So I need to just... yeah, get away.
All right, so you are going to.
I'm staying, up in the air and kind of moving away, keeping an eye on my group, and trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna evac all of them.
Okay. Then down to the group. What are you guys doing?
I am far too aggro for this escape mentality.
Well, I can't do what I just did again. Yet. So...
I guess
So-
just run then?
Okay, that was gonna be my suggestion. Book it on foot.
Yeah, well, we still need to get them over the wall, which is the...
So
Across
as
the wall?
As you guys begin to run, are you running into the city, out to the wall, towards one of the gates?
To the window, to the wall.
Wall, I'm thinking, how tall does the wall seem to be?
The wall is about 13 feet high.
13? I thought it was taller.
I don't remember. I am pulling numbers out of thin air. It is my magic trick, like bunnies out of a hat. So, to the wall?
Towards the wall.
Alright, the group of you go dashing to the wall. There are shouts from the town folk, and then
Oh my god, they're so hideous. Did you see their faces? That
within
woman's
short
black.
time there is the sound of the guards from the records room pursuing.
How far away is this wall?
I would say if you run really, really well, you could probably get there within 10-15 minutes.
Well,
That's a
one thing I've heard.
long fucking way.
Yeah, but the only other option is deeper into town.
I mean, you could look around for places to hide.
Well, I mean, if
Within
we're
the city.
running, that's like 60 feet around, which is like 6 seconds. If it's going to take us 10 to 15 minutes, that's a long fucking distance.
You guys are so argumentative about numbers tonight. Maybe we should play something else like poker.
Well, I just need to know for reasons.
Says the person who argues everything
I argue about spells, not about, hey, this is your distance, this is your physics, this is gravity, this is how much fire burns.
I don't want to hear it. I've already done that.
Okay.
So what you meant to say is at a decent walking pace, you'll get there
Like-
in 10, 15 minutes.
It's like 900 or 9,000 feet.
It's a mile away to the wall.
9,000 feet is more than a mile.
I
isn't
know,
it?
but I'm throwing out numbers just for clarification's sake.
What is it, 5280 is a mile?
Something like.
It's like almost 2 miles. Shit, this is going to be a long fucking run.
You can run a mile in 14 minutes, so that's fine.
Well,
The
I
guards
guess
are
then we'll
catching
just
up.
carry
Are you
on
guys
running.
still headed to the wall, or are you going to try to find a place to hide?
Well, we're probably going to try to get close to the wall, but yes, probably need a place to hide.
Yeah, they'll need to. We can do this. We can do this. Just kind of as we go. Message: find a place where we can all touch base, and we'll make our way out.
I regret why I even came
Oh.
to this. I was just a lost child in the wilderness snow. Now I'm here, running for my life. What the fuck happened?
Torhild.
What?
Torhild happened.
I make chaos happen. Sorry.
You are an
So yes, they need to find a place out of view where I can drop in.
All right. Well,
All of us being sneaky.
if they are looking for somewhere to hide, they can roll investigation
individually or just one person?
individually.
Yay.
How
Would-
close to us are there and how many of them?
My investigation's poopy.
There are 6 guards pursuing, and they're closing in. There may be 9 feet back. If that number is okay.
9
Oh,
feet.
that's fine.
9
It's a weird
feet.
measurement, but it's fine. We would just call it 10 because everything works in intervals of 5.
So they caught up real quick. I'm just saying we went out a window.
Yeah, but we didn't say which way we ran, so maybe we both ran the same direction. That's kind of why they caught up.
I don't know.
You really think that the guards in the room were the only guards, and that the screaming of the crowd didn't draw guards that were already on the ground
You
floor?
said that the ones from the repository were giving chase.
I meant like the repository, I suppose.
Oh, like the okay,
So
that's
you
fine.
guys would have an idea of what was chasing you.
Okay, I was
I
just
mean,
going
I
off
could
of what
just
you
call
literally
lightning,
said, so
kill the
that's
one.
where I go.
I feel like you guys want to argue about numbers.
I'm just trying to get a grasp of what's going on here. I'm not arguing. One thing I have to ask, from my eagle's eye view, would I get advantage to find a spot for them?
You can't make the rolls for them.
I can communicate with them going like, okay, there's no one here, turn left, turn right. I'm like above. I've got eagle down there. So if you want, I'm just asking.
If you want to.
All right, I will roll as well to see if I can't find a spot for them.
Okay.
So everybody go. Hope our averages are good.
Yeah,
Go
tell me
Torvald.
about it. Oh, yours is better than mine, and you rolled poopy.
Okay, so we got
Why don't I see yours, Doggo?
I didn't roll it yet.
Oh my goodness, you both.
I told you.
modified 20.
Alright.
Eagle vision.
I'm not good at investigating things. I'm more impulsive than this. What is this shit?
Guess the two impulsive ones have been left alone.
Hey, my stealth is good. Give me
Sylvie's here too.
Sylvie's an NPC. She doesn't count.
She's a DM PC. She
investigation.
definitely counts.
Yeah, that's true. She's not an NPC.
It's not fake peoples.
We value her more highly than just to say that she's an NPC.
Warhill definitely does.
I do too. We were just starting to bond.
Sitting on my footprints.
God, we are all just not good at the intelligence things.
I've gotten 8. What do you want from me? I was a wild child, raised by fairies.
Alright, so Nisei is able to
I'm like Hal from Howl's Moving
route you
Castle.
through
meets,
and
Princess Bride.
into
Okay.
what appears to be the corner edge of a farming area. You are able to lose the guards as you dodge into the fields.
Or at least for the moment.
Holding my little fire elemental.
Might want to put that out. So if I
Did
meet
they
up,
check off?
just kind of meeting up with them, just, well, that was a fair bit of turmoil. We're not out of the woods yet. We're going to have to make for the gates, but you're all going to have to not be seen.
Yeah, get a Calcifer plush.
I spent an afternoon with townswomen.
Mm-hmm.
I will make myself look like one of them.
Okay.
So just disguise them as one of that, and then big bombad spell invisibility on all the rest of them, because I can't do it on me.
Alright, so the group of you are invisible, and Nisei looks like a
Local.
tiefling townswoman.
Yes.
White teeth.
Just clothing, just like, all right, now fall behind. We're going to have to see if we can't slip out of the gates, or at
Good luck.
least to a wall where we can go over.
Alright, so you're heading out of this secluded farming area. And they say you can roll me a deception or performance.
+8 to roll.
Yay. How terrible did you roll?
Alright, you're doing well.
I do non-combat rolls really well.
So, Nisse is matching the locals so well nobody even gives her a second glance, as the group of you, though unbeknownst to anybody else, are moving towards one of the gates to exit.
Just low profile, keeping an ear on everyone to move along. You know, just going about my business.
Alright, you guys can make it to the gate without issue.
How badly is lockdown going on right now?
The gates are closed and it's lined with guards. As you walk towards the gate, there are both city guards and temple guards patrolling.
And 13-foot walls.
And 13-foot walls.
How many people? What are people posted on the walls, or are they just like pylon walls?
No, there's no people on the walls, just patrol around the walls, and the gates are heavily monitored. The patrols are lining the walls as well as intervening with the city, so take that into account, I suppose.
Well, I'm all for ideas on how to get you out.
We somewhere that's secluded enough for us invisible peoples to talk?
Talking to the
Trying to
Oh,
yeah. I just basically just hit you all with successive message.
I am worried. I don't know what to do. Can I key?
I mean, can in theory get 3 of us to the top of the wall, but it's gonna be really loud.
Bang!
And it's gonna take a little bit.
That's not exactly what we need here. Oh, and they've got they're out like a swarm, aren't they?
Yes, they're actively
Bees.
patrolling.
We're covered in bees.
All right. Well, I've got nothing to help them climb that will be, great for invisibility.
I mean, if we wanted to linger around long enough for a short rest, I could do the magic boom fire trick again.
It's a little bombastic.
I mean, I'm a bombastic person, but if we have any other options, I'm more than willing to take them. Because, yeah, having to wait for that long just to recharge it would take a little while. And we may be found eventually.
Yeah. because we can't get over the wall. Because I can get over the wall, but people will notice. None of you or asses have anything like spider climb. Are these like spiked walls, or is it just like there's a little walkway on the wall?
A little walkway on the wall.
And it doesn't look like anyone can. Is there anyone not military or soldiery along the wall?
No.
How far is it to the nearest building from the wall?
There is one stairway down from the walkway along the walls to the walkway that is on the back end of the buildings.
So there is a walkway up the wall.
There is a walkway around the walls.
So, well, I mean, to get onto the walls.
No.
Okay, I misunderstood that then.
There's a walkway, like a sidewalk, I suppose you could say, on the ground that kind of follow along the wall. Made for...
We are still invisible / townsfolk looking for a while.
Just try to sneak.
Can't we go out the same way we came in?
All the doors are
There was
closed.
a
All
wall-
the gates are closed off. There's an active manhunt going on.
Oh, we went through a gate? I thought we just walked in through the wood.
No, we had to get in through the gate.
Yeah, it's been a while. Okay.
It's been a while since I first saw you.
Yeah, I mean, if we could just waltz out the woods, and that is not actually a thing. This is a totally walled city. This is
Well,
just
how bad is the
a
crime?
pretty picture to kind of incorporate the feel.
Yeah, I get that. I just thought we had walked in like on a riverbed or something.
Wait, hear me out. So are the walls made of wood?
No, they're made of bricks.
Dang. Because I was hoping if there were wooden walls that I could just like do plant growth on them and make like climbing shit.
Yeah, that's also very noticeable.
I mean, it's something, damn it.
Look, if I was worried about if I wasn't
Make
worried
about
about
3
noticeable,
ladders, we climb over and we get the fuck out. Then they could try to chase us through the wild tundra for all I care.
does anybody else hear a chiming noise?
Actively? No.
Like in the last 20 seconds.
No.
No?
I don't know why, but I keep hearing a chiming noise.
It's your tinnitus.
Is it your headset?
I hear it. I think it's my computer. And I don't know why.
Update.
It's the bells of our coming demise. That's what it is.
Oh, no, really.
No, I don't want to die.
Me either.
All right.
I want to set more people on fire.
Okay, so it would take a little bit of doing, but I can evac us out. It's just how long people are going to be able to stay safe. How far are we to the... Okay, 2 questions. 1, how far are we to the room that we had rented out?
You guys would be quite a walk away. You're up against the wall, and the more commercially area is within the middle of the city. The end would be kind of on the outskirts of this commercially area.
How far? Roughly.
I'm not giving any numbers. It is going to be a few stairwells down. Because this city goes at a slant.
Okay. Time-wise then, if we just do that. Like from here to the wall.
From here to the wall? You mean from the end to the wall?
Yeah. again, as the crow flies.
Or as the Nisei flies, as the case may be.
A handful of minutes.
Less than 10?
Possibly around there, yeah.
Okay.
Doggo, fix your hair.
What? No.
You are not Sephiroth.
My hair's in a cute bun.
Yeah.
It is
Mine
cute.
was pulled back, but it was just like, I was like scratching my head and then I started pulling it loose from the stupid ponytail.
Okay, so shit, I can't just go back to the room either. Damn it. We need to find like a storehouse that looks either recently searched or not searched, or not around guards,
Well,
active searching guards.
there is the more deserted farmer area near the palace. There is the more warehouse looking, probably like material styled shops that would be on the other side of the commercial district towards the palace, but away from the shrine. If you guys head down from the wall now, you'll be entering residential area and then into the commercial area.
Does the guard's presence seem to intensify or thin out from there?
The guard present seem intense where you're standing. When you're glancing down into the basin of the city, they do seem to be more scarce in the residential area and harder pressed in the marketplace area.
So, more intense in the markets, less in the residential.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to go to residential and find a place to...
You're pretty much standing on the outskirts of residential right now, as residential and the wall are pretty much just a stairwell apart.
Okay, so residential and the farming area is different areas, yeah.
Yes, the farming area is near the temple. It's more open space besides the farming buildings.
Alright, can I see a home that looks like it might not be currently occupied?
You can roll investigation.
Investigation is... likely not going to work there. Let's see. Nope, 7.
7?
Not finding any place that's not open.
It is kind of daytime, so there's not lights in on site.
It's all a gamble.
Yep.
As I will relay to everyone, the plan is that we can take you to and from and get ourselves outside the walls. But it's going to take some time and effort to be able to do that. I can fly you all over the walls in groups, about half of you at a time. But we need a place for you to hide in the meanwhile. So unless we can find a place to shelter ourselves.
Is Ruby and Torhild going along with the plan, or
I mean, we could do our best to hide in the meantime.
Oh, we need a place to stash you away.
The best place for that.
And in one of the houses. Hopefully it's unoccupied.
attempting going into one of the houses? I mean, you are what looks like a city person. Knocking on somebody's door may not really put us at peril.
Yes, you're right. I spent an afternoon with these ladies. I can work with it.
Don't go to the one where you assume their form. Be like, oh my.
I will, I'll go up to one of the residences and knock on one of the doors with best guess as to if it is, abandoned or not.
It is answered by a young female. She'll give you a curious smile.
I will end up asking if she's all right. The guards seem to be in quite a stir, looking for someone.
Fine, yes, just about my day. I didn't even notice. Do you know what's going on?
I'm not entirely certain. I was hoping that either you would have known or... Just gonna look at... Well, maybe we should ask a guard or something.
I've known them to be surely when they are in a stir. But if you feel you need to...
Well... Alright, well, be careful. They seem to be in quite the stir today.
She'll nod at you and seeming to be pleased to let you go to get back to what she was doing.
Okay. Try, another street or two over. Just...
Alright. This one is not answered.
Locked, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
You going to roll thieves' tools?
Yep. As Nisse produces a pair of lockpicks. Go, go! What number is that? 15 plus 7.
That'll do fine. It's just a simple lock.
Open the door.
There are no alarms.
Just have everyone ushered in.
Closing the door, the house smells freshly cleaned, and it's clearly lived in by a family, but otherwise is unoccupied.
Where the hell are they?
Is there a vague description? Is there a second floor? An attic, maybe? Some...
It is a one-story house with a cellar in it.
Oh god, they're all in the basement.
Alright, bedroom. Let's move everyone to the bedroom.
Which bedroom?
Don't know. One with the largest window.
You move to what appears to be a couple's bedroom.
Alright, so we can start carting people out. Torhild is 4 foot tiny.
Mm-hmm.
She's so lithe. She's like a halfling.
Not that small. She is. Torhild is 1 inch shorter than the minimum for an Anathema, but she's also young.
This is true. So, rough estimates would we'll say Torhild and Sylvie. Are they roughly 270 combined?
They'd be under that.
They'd be under that. Just not Ruby as well.
Ruby's 5 what?
Doge.
Yes.
How thick is Ruby?
5'8", 150.
Okay.
And guessing from Torhild's height, she's about 90 pounds.
Okay, so I can get two of them. I can get the two of them out.
But what about Sylvie? Can't leave her behind.
Sylvie.
Or
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
Silver.
No. No, but I can get. You said that I can get that Sylvie and Torhild. I can carry them.
Yeah, they should be like at 5 foot.
Pushing
Sylvie's
pushing it
probably
about the.
120 and 90, so you're at like 210.
All right. All right. The plan is to hold up here and take you as I can. Means Ruby,
Shall we hide under the bed?
you're going to have to hide in here. Going to have the window opened so that we can move in and out.
Hopefully the occupants don't decide to go bump in the night.
Well,
during our visits.
that's why we're going to have to be quick.
I'm sorry I got us all into this mess.
We'll have discussions about that later, Torhild, once we're all safe. Or at least not trapped within the walls of the city.
Trapped in the closet.
So, yeah, Goodbye, spell slots.
Oh, I miss you so well.
Proving that spells are for more than just battle.
That is like most of my characters are spells that are best used either, to disable or to just get you into and out of places.
We have some disable spells, but they're kind of
Torhild is all the egg.
Yeah.
like Entangle. I have Entangle.
Nisei likes to work in subtle magic for the most part.
I can also call lightning.
Aside from fairy fire. So yes, invisibility level 3, basically shifting it so we hide Ruby. Like, yeah, you're probably under the bed because you're visible. And then I will take Sylvie and Torhild out the window.
Are you invisible now?
Yes, that's why I had to spend my 4th level spell slot.
Alright, so you and the 2 tiny girls head out the window, invisible.
Mm-hmm. Over the wall, and
There's wood surrounding the walls, but there are no guards. It doesn't appear that anybody from the city leaves.
So
yeah.
we are legitimately going from the window to the wall.
That's what's not on my.
You said that there was... Well, you know what? No, it's still a valid thing because there could be people who are looking and invisibility is necessary. So, get them into the woods.
Okay.
So from where we're at, it's like across the street wall.
No, it would be a few streets up, and then you have to go up the stairwell.
Okay, so it would take like 10 minutes if I were walking. Otherwise, it just... Okay. We'll deposit them nestled into the woods and tell them to kind of like blend in, chill, hide.
Okay.
And then come back for Ruby. Of which which then I will have to spend another spell, a third level spell slot, to basically do the two of us, and then get her out into the woods.
Go out in the woods today.
All right. The grouping of you have made it into the woods out of the city, leaving Runa behind.
Well, we can't do anything from in here.
It is probably a little bit past midday, because you guys went through the market, you went through gossiping, you went through the tower, so it's probably just a bit past midday.
All right, well, kind of get us further into the woods just to get away from there and just... All right, now we're at least a little clear. What are we going to do now?
I mean, nobody expected us to get physical with the priest.
Runa's in quite a bit of trouble.
Well, I suppose that depends on why they have her boy and what her late lover had to do with all this.
They're about to be sacrificed on the solstice.
Well, that does happen. So we do have the Maker's Mark. It's just Liren was her husband.
Something like that.
Made a set of... Okay, here's my notes. Liren, which is Runa's husband thing, was commissioned by the castle to make a set of engagement rings for the royal family. We've got Liren's Maker Mark. Nerl was a ring craftsman that we were talking to, which we have his craftsman's mark. He left...
Something confused.
Liren left Nerl his tools before leaving several years ago. They're amicably in rivalry with each other. And the prince had passed from illness, and the princess, who walks the markets, is waiting to be married off.
Alright, so the only issue you have there is Liren is not Runa's husband. Liren is the other jeweler who made Runa's husband's ring. But that isn't his name. He is kind of the master jeweler who used to work for the royals.
Then what was the husband's name?
You guys never got that?
Wow. I kinda keen why we would be doing this.
Well, at the very least, Torhild and Sylvie, the two of you, have known her longer. I'm not sure what you want to do with this information. They're going to be on quite the high alert.
I mean, Runa's been with us since pretty much the beginning, but I don't... What can we even do without support or backup or something?
Take
And
them
by the
out.
time we get that, she could already be gone.
We
Well,
rest up and then we fight.
that's an option, and hope that she survives us resting. They may want answers before they kill her. They didn't seem extremely hostile people, just very private people.
And she was just... Well, Was she hostile or just her usual curt self?
Well, she was curt and making no friends of the priest, but if he has no say in her punishment, she may be turning out just fine, and it depends what she can leverage from that ring she has. She might be able to hold off any sort of punishment with that. At least enough to make them deliberate. Ask her questions.
Find out she's the missing like half sister-in-law or whatever the fuck of the princess.
We could try to rest, and the castle is back and against a wall. We could attempt sneaking directly there instead of into the city where I'm sure they are assuming we're still lurking.
I agree that we are fairly well safe right now. I agree. They'd be looking within the city with what patrols they have on the wall. I'm not entirely sure what we can do to make ourselves, to get ourselves in there.
We could wait for nightfall. Might be more difficult for some than others, but their patrol is not going to be harsh when it's hitting the more freezing temperatures.
Nor do I think they could keep such a manhunt going for so long.
No, they probably wouldn't be able to. So we wait for them to tire themselves out or need to change out men. Perhaps they'll think it's safer to hunt when it's colder, or safer not to hunt when it's colder, expecting us to not be able to withstand such temperatures.
One would hope.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
Or we send you back in and you can do some recon. They did seem like a talky bunch. I don't like the idea of waiting, but if we need to test the temperatures, or I mean, there is the fact that you did keep a camp of orcs from killing us on spot.
I might be able to implant myself in the patrols. Potentially.
Perhaps they're a talky bunch as well. If you can move about without the guards taking notice of you, and perhaps into more sensitive areas, you might be able to get us a location of where we need to be and some information on how to get us in. That'd be less blind than hoping that they're gonna reduce the guard coverage at night.
I'll kind of study the girls' figures.
It's a little alarming.
Well, what if we try and get ourselves the garb of some of the guard? Maybe some that are going within the...
She has a point. We don't look like tiefling.
That is true.
I mean, we could pass it off as a really, really, really dirty, but it's rude. But
We kicked him down the slope. It's fine.
I hear it's in fashion in this city.
I mean, he's practically a war hero at this point.
Well, we could give a little bit of rest, and I can then start to make patrols and see how the castle guard is. Maybe find where the prison level is.
And perhaps while you're doing that, the girls and I can take a walk around the outskirt of the town, well, the outskirt of the wall, and see if there's any weak spots. Any drain pipes, any guard entrances.
All right. I've seen enough of the guards up close that I think I can get into them.
Quite the choice of words.
What have you seen of the guards?
Well, they have been on patrol, and in great numbers. I would have to start somewhat around as one of the standard guards. I imagine the palace has their own patrols.
If so, I only saw 2 uniforms out. The temple and the city.
I'll have to spend some time figuring that one out.
Well, if I may make a suggestion, the temple guards do seem a higher rank.
All right. I'll have to go in and study them a little bit to be able to formulate a persona for them.
Well, I'm sure with the bird's eye view you could do that.
It'll take some doing, but I think I can manage it.
For now, we should try to find a place to rest. If on off chance they decide to leave that little city of theirs.
We want to have everyone nestled in a little deeper in the woods, I would think.
Would probably be for the best. At least find some coverage.
Agreed.
It would be extremely noticeable, but if we rested, I could prepare the ability to make a door in the wall.
How do you do that?
Pass wall.
Stone shape. Make a hole in it.
Okay.
How
So,
thick?
can't
How
find-
thick was the wall?
Hey, it's just that it can't be more. It's like as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick.
Yeah, but there's a walkway on it.
Oh, how wide is the walkway?
I mean,
Probably
this is a city wall. I kind of picture it that,
solid to at least 7 to 10
8.
feet.
yeah, I was going to say like 8 to 10.
Right. It was a thought.
Yeah, it's a fortified city, which is, a problem for us.
Extremely fortified wall, however, only 13 feet tall.
13 feet is kind of enough.
Is it though?
Generally, yeah. It's noticeable, especially if you have patrols on the wall. 13 feet will keep anybody from running in or really climbing over. Most people can't jump to clear a 10-foot height without, pulling themselves up, which takes a lot of time.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
I mean, unless you're 6+, most people boosting wouldn't even be able to. Unless you stack 3, so.
Yeah. It's a difficult feat and is a practical height for a wall.
But now that we are going to be doing a stealthy thing, we will resume once again when I have a stealthy map.
Okay.
Could also use Move Earth to dig a tunnel underneath it, but I don't have that's out of my spell range.
Yeah, these people seem kind of paranoid, so I'm not banking on being able to manipulate the wall. But yes, at least a short rest would be amazing.
I think you're the only one who's been spending spell slots, so.
I
Is
mean,
that
I
right?
spent some, but it don't do me anything, really.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to take a long rest.
I think that might be.
It's really up to how long you want to leave Runa.
I'm not thinking that that's a good option. I can maneuver around with a short rest because that means I can get 2 spell slots and my captivating callback. I'm still kind of tapped out, but I still have options at that point.
We short rest Fire Druid to get Wild Shape back. That might be.
Yeah, I get the wild shape back.
So we could send Ruby wild shaped on Runa's shoulders, or on Nisei's shoulders into the city. She wouldn't be going alone. Or in her pocket. Turn into a tiny, tiny little rat.
Thinking spider.
Or a
Then can just
spider.
climb up the wall and say, "Fuck your 13 feet."
I mean,
Right.
true.
Giant insect.
That would put something of a backup in my pocket.
Literally.
Actually, what level is giant insect? Oh, it's a 4th level.
Yeah, that would. I mean, wild shape would last. Jeez, more than long enough.
Yeah, wild shape's an hour.
No, it's an hour a level, I believe.
I thought it was half an hour level.
Oh, it's an hour per level.
So yes,
Philosopher only lasts an hour, period. But
so
different.
7 hours of
Ow.
of you being a pocket pet. Would allow me to kind of monitor and get a second set of eyes, and then in case shit really goes wrong, difficult, but yeah,
How long is the short rest?
about an hour.
Okay.
So I think that would be good. I get 2 of my biggest spell slots back and my captivation. So
Okay. Well, then you
I might
guys can take the
able-
benefits of a short rest.
I might be able to get some spells back. I don't
Conversion.
I don't know the conversion.
I don't know offhand either.
See, I got 7.
But yeah, hey, we're at least coming at this from a point of not panic.
Gives
get
me
a-
direction to prep in.
Yeah.
3rd and a 1st. Yeah, I think that might be what I used. No, I used a 2nd and a 1st. So perfect. I can get my spells back. Yay!
Yay.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Or actually, I only used the 2nd. 1st is marked down because Mage Armor.
All right, so I'm gonna go solid snaking it.
Yes. Solid sneaky snake.
You said a rat.
Huh?
I mean, I could turn into a viper, I guess.
We need you. Small and unnoticeable.
Snakes are small.
But they're noticeable.
Oh, true.
So yeah. We're going to split the party cleanly in half.
Again.
But this time we're
Party.
I mean, it's better than me going absolutely alone. I did not want to do
Turn into something that wouldn't be out of place if you got spotted. Turn into like a squirrel or
Squirrel would work.
Yeah, but it's
like
also
a wintry looking house cat. Oh, but it's a guard.
yeah.
Not
I'm
just-
going in as a guard.
Well, you could go squirrel and then just kind of follow on the walls behind and hope nobody throws stones at you.
Yeah, a well-placed rock will knock that right out. So yeah, no, we need just like a spider or something.
Okay.
It's fine. Nisei's not squirmish about them.
Spider.
Spider. So is that gonna be a whole thing for us then?
That's gonna be a whole thing for us again that I will prep for. So
Hey,
that we
but-
have some stealthy stealth outside the wall and inside the wall.
Yay.
So they're gonna go in, and Sylvie and Torhild are gonna scout around the wall. That's the plan.
That is the plan. I'm gonna try and find out where Runa or, any of her family is at. And if we need to, if I can break them out, great. If not, we know where to go and hopefully how to get in and out. So, yeah, thank you for joining us. This has been a little tense, to be honest.
We got out. Oh, we have to go back in for Ruda. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we could have just went storming in and... It's a palace. There's a lot of guards there.
God damn it, Runa. Could you not have gotten captured? At least fight.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I mean, she was kind of shocked with the events. Two of them grabbed her from behind.
I swear, I thought it was Ruda that pushed the dude down the stairs. I'm like, what the
Nope.
fuck are you doing?
Nope, that's Torhild. Causing mayhem wherever she goes.
God damn it, Torhild.
Causing mayhem in our hearts. Alright, guys. It's bedtime. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a thing?
Saturday might be fluffy.
Potentially Crusades is the rumor.
No,
I
because
doubt
JR
it.
is because Junior's off at a concert or something, I heard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if it's
Oh, is he going to a
me,
concert?
uh,
Something I heard.
Yeah, Metallica.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
if
They're
I'm
doing
in
some
tomorrow,
weird,
it
like,
might be
drive-in.
Masters.
They're doing it down there by him, and they're doing it up here too. It's like a drive-in concert. You go watch a repeat or on some big screen.
Yeah, nice.
Sounds
So-
kind of
so
interesting.
potentially
but
Masters
I have
tomorrow,
nobody
then,
to
you
go
say?
with.
Potentially, yes.
Yay! Let's do some shit. Okay, guys. Take care of yourselves.
Yup, yup.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.